Okay, this is my water filter system. I've had this water filter for over a year now. I'm not, in this video, I'm not going to show myself demonstrating it until I get out to the field. I'll add another part to this video. But what we're looking at here in its stuff sack, and I'll take it out in a moment, is the MSR MiniWorks EX water filter. It comes in at 454 grams. Now, I have it weighted to, because I have some extra stuff in there, the actual total weight of that stuff sack is 650 grams. So let's just pop her open and just take a look. Okay, the first thing I have here, I kept the instructions because it does have some information on it. And if you notice here, and you probably don't, but in here I have some coffee filters and elastic bands. And I'll explain what I do with that later, but I guess you probably can somewhat figure it out that I use it as part of the filtering process. Ultimately, it's to save on the main cartridge, which the manufacturer says is good for 2,000 liters. Now, where we camp, there is a lot of sediment in the water. I'm not going to get 2,000 liters out of the cartridge. So I love this filter. It's field serviceable, which means I can take it apart, I can clean the filter and put everything back together. It comes apart and goes together very easily. It's a ceramic carbon filter, or a ceramic filter with a carbon core, which is supposed to reduce concentrations of some chemicals, and I don't say what those some chemicals are, including iodine and chlorine. It's effective against protozoa and 0.2 micron or larger bacteria. It's not effective against viruses, but where we're getting our water, that's not really a super concern. It says it filters about 1 liter per minute. When the filter's clean, you can probably do that. But it's mainly meant for one person, but you can take the time and deal with more people who might need water from it. So what I do with the coffee filter, because any sediment that's in the water, I just don't need. There's a sponge filter on here that comes with it, and like a pre-filter kind of, just for sediment. But what I do is I take a coffee filter, I wrap it around, take my elastic, and then when that dips in the water, there's kind of a float here you can adjust, so how far you want it to go into the water. And yeah, it just saves on my filter. I'm not taking in little pieces of sediment. It's stopped by the water, the coffee filter. And so basically what happens is that you have this lid here. You can stick a hose in there. You can stick a hose in there to filter into a bottle. If you have one of those water bottles, Nalgene, I think they're called. This fits perfectly on top of it. You screw it down and then pump your water. And there's still some water in there. So I'll show you how easy it comes apart. So after you're done using it, it only takes a moment to clean the filter. Some water. Here's the filter. That guy right there. And what you do, it includes a little scrub pad. And you just lightly scrub the dirt and stuff off of it. What happens with a ceramic filter is water, you can't see it, but water seeps through the ceramic. It's big enough for that, but the holes in the ceramic, which are microscopic, are too small for, well, 0.2 microns or larger. Anything smaller than that, it's not going to be bacteria. Cannot get through to the inner core where the charcoal is. So yeah, and it comes with a little measuring tool, so you know how much filter you have left and know when to replace your filter. I haven't used this much, but apparently you just measure it that way there. So that's that. It does come apart more. The tubes come out, and this whole assembly comes apart, so you can do a really thorough cleaning when you get back in from camping. Really, the only thing you need to really service while you're out there is, after every fill up, I guess. It only takes a minute just to scrub the actual filter, and then you just pop it back in place like so, and then when you're done with it, just put that guy back together like so, and oopsies, and that's back together. Put my measuring anything. So yeah, so it's a good filter. It's definitely good for one person. You can make it work for two people. You just, it's a bit of exercise pumping the water, but it gives you something to do, and it's a very reliable filter. I'd give it thumbs up. Anyways, thank you for watching, and happy hiking.